Hey guys, so this is my first video on starve.io. So I just wanted to give some basic tips on how to survive. My first tip obviously would be to first of all, you're gonna want to pick a world that's in an area near you, and you're gonna want to pick one with like a low amount of players. So when you start out, you're gonna want to obviously punch a tree, and you need 15 wood, and right away you need to craft a pickaxe. As soon as you get that, your next goal should be to make your first fire. And some people might say you might want to like start by making a pickaxe, but I would disagree with that because a stone pickaxe would be your next pick. It would be useful, but it's more important that you stay alive. And since this game currently does not have a time feature, you can't tell which time of day you're in. So you can only see if it's day or night time. You can't see like the exact time. So I would recommend that you make a fire right away. That way at nighttime you're not panicking and looking for like someone that has a fire. Because a lot of times I've actually died just from people that like here's a fire right here. If I go in this fire, there's a good chance that this guy might be like defensive and he might actually attack me. And so it's better to just have your own fire on you at all times. So your next step should probably be to find some food. I would suggest just going to like a bunch of bushes and looking for one where you don't see any people nearby. Like see this one's occupied. There's people here. This northwest corner is very good for finding spots. As you can see, there's a clump of 3 bushes here, so there's a lot of areas to check. So see, I got 3 food here. Good to keep your food at high. The higher your food and cold bars are, the faster your health will regenerate. Obviously, I haven't taken any damage yet, but long term it's important. Your next step should be to establish a basic base. And establishing a base is it's not terribly complicated. Basically, all you need is you need an open bush and you need to set up a table near there. Now, see here, I'm being attacked by a spider, so this makes it kind of hard to move around. But all you want to do for these guys is just trap them around a square. So I'm trying to do that now. It can be a little bit tricky because he has like the web and stuff. So here I'm just going to wait until I get near a bush and then I'm going to plant my fire. See, now I'm near a fire and I'm staying heated and I have a constant source of food. And a big tip that can allow you to maximize efficiency is whenever your cold bar gets to full, you should be gathering resources. Or if there's a tree within your fire, like right here, then you should be like mining that at all times. So my next goal is obviously I want the stone pickaxe. So I'm going to build a crafting table and place it right near this bush. And part of making a base is you want to be defensive, as in like you don't want people to raid your base, obviously, because I already know right now, since berries are linked, the spawn rate of berries is linked to how many players are on that server, and since there's not many people on this server, berries actually spawn somewhat slowly. So because of that, it's important that you defend your bush and make sure that nobody else stays in your fire. Otherwise, you're not going to have enough food and you're going to eventually die. Another tip is if you hit the R key on your keyboard, as you can see, I have auto feed activated right here. When I press the R key on my keyboard, that gets enabled. All that does is whenever your food gets low, it'll refill. It'll automatically eat a berry for you. Now, see here, I'm at full warmth, so I'm just gonna go ahead and mine some wood and I'm gonna start working on my stone pickaxe, which is gonna take 20 stone and 60 wood. Now see this guy here, GD Kawaii. I don't know what that means, but I can ask him to leave my base. If he doesn't leave, I might end up attacking him because of the fact that I know there isn't enough food for both of us. So right now I have plenty of berries, but eventually it's good to stockpile up your berries, and he may end up damaging your uh, like your survival, unless he decides to team up with you, in which case it might be worth it to just let him take a couple berries and work with the guy. But so yeah, I'm just gonna keep working on my stone pickaxe. So as you can see, since I'm at full warmth, I'm just gonna go ahead and get 20 stone. And after your pickaxe, I would recommend that you choose the spear. There's 2 different types of weapons you can choose: the sword or the spear. I would always pick the spear because of the fact that it's very good for hunting. Yeah, see that guy, he already left. But or here, I need to make a fire because I guess mine's gonna go out. Fire is always priority at nighttime, obviously, because dying of cold, it's such a stupid death. It sucks. So I'm gonna go ahead and plant another fire here, and now I'm gonna keep working on my stone pickaxe. So now I have enough for it, so I'll make that. And the reason why you should always go for the pickaxe first is because the pickaxe makes gathering other resources easier, as in like it doubles all of the resources you could previously gather. So uh, before where I could grab like 2 wood, or it doesn't double it, sorry, it increases the capacity of each one by 1. So now I can get 3 wood from each swing instead of 2, which I was getting with a wooden pickaxe, and then I get 2 stone per hit as well. So a pickaxe is very important because it'll speed up getting every other tool. So after this, I would want to craft the spear, which is going to take me 80 wood and 20 stone. The main thing about the spear is that it opens up a new ground for food sources, as in I won't be completely reliant on berries anymore because I'll have another way of getting food, which is hunting. Like, see, this guy here, he has a spear, so first of all, he's very threatening. So you can kill people with the spear, obviously. But one thing I've noticed is killing people with spear is it's not actually that it's not viable because unless it's somebody on the high scores, there's really no point to it. And for the most part, you're not just gonna find somebody that's just gonna sit there and let you stab them with a spear repeatedly for like five minutes until you kill them. And so, like, in the process, you're going to take a lot of damage. And see, my life is already pretty low here. So, it's because that spider earlier, and I think I just took some gradual damage. But uh, ideally, you want to keep your life really high at all times. Otherwise, obviously, you're going to lose. So, I'm going to go up to this. I see a stone over here. So, I'm going to go ahead and mine that a bit. Because I need to get 20 stone. And I already have enough wood. So, here's 15 stone. So, I just need to find one more rock. And that should give me enough. The sphere. Okay, so now I have enough stone, and I have to remember where my base is. I believe it was right around here. I don't want to be forgetting where that is. This is someone else's base, but I mean, I can still use it. I'm just going to make a spear. So I'll go back to my base now, which I think was down south, right? I was right by a berry bush. This is always a problem for me. I always seem to forget where my base is. One tip, though, for that is just search around the bushes near the area where you set up your camp. So I most likely settled at this one right here. So I'll just check there. Or I guess I'll just walk around a bit. There's a bush nearby, so I may as well get some berries while I'm at it. Oh, perfect. Here's that's someone else's base. Perfect though. Here's a wolf right here. So I'll show you a little tactic to kill wolves. So first of all, you want to get the wolf on you. He might bite you one or two times, like I just messed up there. But basically, all you want to do is you want to go in a straight line, and every time he moves towards you, you want to hit him once with the spear, and constantly move away from him. And he's a very good source of food. 2 meat is actually like a ridiculous amount of food, because that'll fill up your food bar completely. Another tactic I see a good opportunity to try right there is you can actually stab them through trees, and this is why the spear is so useful because you can kill things like from a safe distance. Like over here, he can't even touch me, but I'm obviously damaging him. So right here, once I kill this wolf, I'll have 4 meat, which is a fair amount of food. I don't know why he's glitched right now, but appears messed up. When you're moving in a direction, like if you're not moving in a straight line, then you have to miss a hit, if that makes sense. So right now I'm moving to the side, so right now I'll hit him every time with a spear. But if I was like, let's say I had to switch directions, like there's a stone in my way, I have to move up now. I would skip a hit and then I would attack him again. And that's just going to allow me to keep damaging him without taking damage myself. And I took a couple hits there, so I'm not perfect at it, but it's a very useful tactic to use. It'll allow you to get a constant source of food, even from something that would previously be considered a predator. Really not sure where my base is. I don't know what happened. I just completely lost it. I mean, it's okay. Yeah, you move bases anyways. I know, at the end of the day, I'm most likely going to want to settle in these northern areas anyways, near these 3 berry bushes. Although, eventually, you're going to want to end up planting your own berries for like a massive amount of food. Because after a while, berries typically become like very easy to obtain because you can actually plant your own, which would take it takes 3 berries and 20 wood, and you create seeds from that. And those seeds you can plant. I mean, you can grow those or you can take the seeds out of the berries at a fire. And when you plant those, it'll give you your own little berry plant, and that way you can just kind of sustain yourself in like one spot for a very long time until like your berry plants die, and even then, you'll just get like so many berries you can just keep planting. So my next goal is I'm gonna go ahead and try to get 30 gold for my gold pickaxe, which is gonna take I believe 30 gold, 40 stone, and I think 60 wood. And a big challenge right now is I'm very low health, as you can see, and there's obviously predators everywhere. A big thing that I want to point out is these spiders are, honestly, I would say they're overpowered. They can do a ridiculous amount of damage. Well, not a ridiculous amount. Wolves actually do more damage than them, but the thing about spiders is you can't, there's no safe way to hunt them unless, well, I guess there is. There's one way, and that's what I'm doing right now. Essentially, if you hide behind a block and they keep coming to the block, you can keep stabbing them with your spear. But other than that, there's just really no safe, foolproof way to fight spiders. So it's best to just avoid them at all costs. So here I'm gonna just cook some meat, and that'll give me like a. This is actually quite a bit of food right here. I won't take food. This is a little thing that I've noticed. It actually helps people. It prevents people from attacking you. If you tell them I'm not going to take your food, they're less likely to attack you because if you're just using their fire, they don't mind. So I'm just going to spend the night here, and there's a wolf. Let's not die. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make my own fire. This is dangerous. I'm going to go back to my own fire, I mean. Okay, and there's a little spider over there. I see 3 berries though, so I'll grab those. It's always a constant problem that you have to keep avoiding spiders at all times, and that's actually the main way that I die, other than obviously a higher player killing me, which right now I don't think there's even a player with diamond equipment based on these scores, but the main way that people usually kill me is either they'll bring a spider into my base, or I'll just randomly just run into a spider, and then the spider has one special attack, which it shoots out a web at you, and that traps you for like a good 2 or 3 seconds. And during that time, you're just completely vulnerable to like any attacks that come at you. So it's a very dangerous situation to be in, and that's the main way that I believe people die. Like see this wolf here, he's just gonna chase me for a bit, and then he's gonna give up because you actually run a little bit, just slightly faster than he does. And I'm gonna go ahead and leave this area because this guy's clearly aggressive right now. So right before my cold bar runs out, I have to pick an area to settle down. So I'll go ahead and stay right here. A good amount of trees. So I can keep getting wood here, and I have a good amount of meat. Like you see there, the meat. That was just one of my. I guess I'll just call them steaks. But one of my steaks actually fills up my food bar completely. So as you can tell, the spear is very useful due to that. So looks like we have enough wood for our golden pickaxe. It's just we need a little bit more gold and a bit more stone. So obviously during nighttime you can't make too much progress. Although one tactic that I have noticed is if you go ahead and gather materials for a fire, you can just keep moving throughout the night and just planting fires wherever you decide to sit. So this guy here, I'm gonna go ahead and kill him because I want to take this wood, and he's taking the wood from me. So with him gone, I can, I guess, mine tree. I mean, I guess there wasn't really a real reason to kill him, but that's like kind of what I said earlier. He got a hit in on me, and because of that, my health is a little bit lower now. But it's okay. I'll keep regenerating. Oh, health is very slowly regenerated, and that's a very annoying part of this game. But I believe it actually does make it a little bit more fun as well, because like it adds to the challenge of oh, you could die at any time, and nobody's really immortal. Like what the hell? There was a guy named Alex YT, so I guess he means Alex YouTube on first place for a while. He had like 50,000 points or something, but then I realized uh, after a while that he died. So I was like, okay, that's fine. And that's kind of why I picked this. Partially why I picked this world because like there's nobody too high on here. It's like typically when there's a guy with diamond equipment, you tend to get overconfident that oh I'm so powerful, I have maxed out gear, and then that's when they try to go and get things like there's a coat and a hat you can get, which is obtained by getting 5 bunny furs and four string, which is from killing 2 spiders. And they'll get overconfident and try to obtain that gear, and during that process, basically they'll try to attack spiders, and they won't do it carefully, and because of that, they'll end up dying. I've actually ended up doing that quite a few times as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and settle by this gold mine right here. That way I can get a bit of ore, I guess, because you want to be as productive as you can be in the nighttime. And there seems to be a lot of wood around here. Okay, there we go. Nighttime's finally over. So I'll just see how much gold I can get out of this, and then it looks like I need to get about 40 stone, and then I should be good to go. Alright, 27 gold ore, that's pretty good. So I just need to go to like a small gold ore and just get 3 more. And then after that I'm going to start working on my gold spear. Now there's this one site that I found, it's sorry, not a site, it's just Reddit. I use Reddit a lot, and it's a very good place to find updates for the game. That's where the developer will typically post new content, along with on the game page, which will be along the side on the login screen. But on Reddit you can find quite a few survival guides. I'll put one in the description below, and those are very useful because you can see how much you need for each thing. Like I believe earlier I was trying to make a furnace, and I had no idea how much gold or how much stone I needed, and I ended up reading it up, and it helped me make it, and so was able to make my base a lot stronger because of that. So this is another good strategy that I want to point out. Mining 2 stones at once. By hitting 2 stones at once, I'm actually getting 4 stone until one of their resources run out. But like that's like the most efficient way to gather stone, by hitting 2 at once. Same thing for trees. If you see 2 trees that are kind of stacked on top of each other, like these ones here, you can hit them both at the same time, and you'll get twice as much stone. Like, see, I was getting 6 stone for a little bit until this one ran out. So I got some berries here, so scare this guy away with my spear, and I'll take all the berries. Now I need to find a crafting table. I'm not trying to settle down just yet, so I'll just try to find someone else's crafting table and just make a gold pickaxe. And if there's any gold on the way, I'll pick that up. I think I see a little ore right there, so I'll grab some of there. I believe I need 50 gold for the spear. So, okay, there's a crafting table. Obviously, you want to be mining with the gold pickaxe because it'll be faster. So now when I gather gold for the spear, overall I'm being more efficient. Although obviously having defense is also very important. So by having a golden spear on me, I would be a lot more protected, but it would also take me a lot longer to get everything else. So I'm just gonna go ahead and travel to a larger ore because I know that I'm gonna need quite a bit more food. I mean, quite a bit more ore. So there's this guy here. It looks like oh shoot, looks like he's not at the desk. He's AFK. So I'll go ahead and mine this a bit. Let's see how much I get out of this. 35. Well, that's a good amount. Okay, 39. So I just need 11 more. I'll go ahead and make a crafting table now. I'm just going to go up there and get my wood and stone after, and then just make my spear right away. So there's this big ore right here. This is the biggest gold ore. Ideally, you always want to be going to the biggest ore because obviously that'll have the most gold or whatever you're looking for in it. Same thing for rocks. Like these larger ones are going to have a lot more than these little small ones right here. So I got 63 gold. May as well just mine it out because I'll need it later for diamond equipment. So I've got that. Now I'm going to... Oh, there's a crafting table right here. Okay. Looks like I need stone and I need wood. So I'll place my crafting table right here, actually. This is a good spot for stone. Okay. Oh, never mind, it's empty. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some wood. And I'm most likely going to need to make a fire soon because I'm a bit low. And we're going to need to grab a bit more food because I can see I only have one of those steaks left. Get some heat. Okay, once I heat up, then I'm going to go ahead and gather some more resources. As you can see, I'm third place right now, and this has only been like, I'd say it's been about 10 minutes or so. This is just a basic playthrough, but yeah, as you can see, it's very easy to get advanced in this game. So I've got to make a fire since it's nighttime. Let's go check out a berry bush real quick. Oh, that's well defended, but the bush is open. Okay. Got 2 berries right there. That should hold me through the night. The occasional rabbit, that should be good. So I'll plant my fire right here. And now I'm good for the night. Just need to get some stone for my spear, which I'm not sure how much I'm gonna need. This would be a good time to check the guide, but in my case right now, I think it's better if I just mine like a ton of extra wood either way. So even if I get more than I need for the spear, it'll still be useful because I can make fires and things like that afterwards if I need to. So I'm going to go ahead and get about 150 wood, and that should definitely cover it. Well, there's a gold ore right there. That's convenient. Now, one thing about gold ores is I noticed the developer, I believe he intentionally made it so that you can't tell which ore is gold at nighttime. I'm not sure what benefit that brings to the game, but I guess it adds a bit of challenge. So I'll just craft my spear, and I'll stay in the heat for the time being. This guy's asking me to team. No thanks. Right now, I'm not trying to really establish too large of a base or anything because I'm more just trying to get through all the equipment like as fast as possible. Sometimes, like I said earlier in the video, it's I like to make a base like from the beginning of the game, but in some instances, I feel like it is, if you want to advance faster, you're just gonna want to kind of forage for berries, I guess, if that makes sense. Like there's this guy here, he's first place. I'm just gonna grab some of his berries. Honestly, I know it's a jerky thing to do, but like, you gotta do what you gotta do to stay alive, you know. And this fire is about to go out, so I'm gonna need to make a new one. So I'll just make that. And as you can see, like, this pickaxe is much better than the stone pickaxe. I'm gathering 3 stone and 4 wood per hit. That's quite a bit. And then now that I have full health, I can kind of get kind of careless and just kind of carried away and stab people to death. My overpowered spear. Yeah, see, 3 points. I'm gonna start trying to get more towards first place. So YOLO, first place. What am I saying? YOLO wants to team. I think I'll pass YOLO. One main thing that I look for is when people ask me to team, do they bring any benefit to me, or am I gonna be like kind of carrying them on my shoulders? And if it's the latter, then I'm most likely going to say no to teaming with them because I mean, it's not really in my best interest to kind of okay, relax. I won't. It's not really in my best interest to just help people out if it's gonna drag me down. As in, like, if I let people stay at my fire while there's only one berry bush near me, then they're just gonna gradually like reduce my food, and then I'm gonna end up dying, and so will they. That's the way I see it. So if I have like a couple of berry plants with me, then I'll probably relax for a bit and like let people stay with me because then it's like then I can sustain multiple people. But if you're near one berry bush and there's one guy asking you to team, and you know darn well that like obviously he's not gonna share the berries with you, and if you both try to live off that one bush, you're gonna die. Then it's probably in your best interest to just leave that team or whatever. And so here I am hunting rabbits. Tactic for hunting rabbits is you want to push them against a tree. So it might get annoying trying to chase them down. And one tactic that I learned is since they always run away from you, it's good to kind of get them to corner themselves into a tree or a rock or something. And the best places to do that is obviously the edges or the corners because they'll get like completely stuck away from you and they won't be able to do anything. So it's a useful tactic. So now that I have gold equipment, I'm gonna keep mining gold on my way there, but I'm gradually making my way to this big diamond over here. So what I first want to do is get 30 diamonds so that I can make a diamond pickaxe. So we'll just start mining away at that. And a big problem with mining diamond is that it's kind of surprising that it's not the case right now, but a lot of times what you'll find is higher level players, or higher ranking players, they'll actually have held the diamond down, and this is a tactic that they'll use in order to keep other players from advancing too far by like protecting the diamond. They keep you from growing too strong. So a lot of times you'll see like people will build bases just specifically around the diamond so that nobody else can get diamond equipment. That way they can always stay on top. So I'll just cook this meat right here. And as you can see, if you master the art of killing wolves, it's a very useful tactic for just getting food. Like rabbits are obviously easier because it's only 4 hits, but the wolf can also be very viable if like you can't find any food. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to kill this rabbit as well. So see, I've kind of got him like facing away from me, so he's running away. I'm gonna try to push him against a rock, and I'm gonna keep hitting him all the way. Yeah, see, now he's stuck against that tree over there, so okay, you can die. By repeatedly pushing him against the tree, I'm slowly like just pinning the rabbit, and then he eventually dies. Well, these guys need a little bit of help. See if I can hit that spider off. I think he'll be okay. You just gotta run away. Okay, so back to mining the diamond. As for the diamond pickaxe, you can pick either the diamond pickaxe to get first, or you can go for the diamond spear. Sometimes I actually believe it's a little bit better to go for the spear first because of the fact that the spear will give you that maximum damage bonus, which is always nice to have. So if you're planning to raid like a large base or something, like let's say this wolf guy, I saw his base, I believe it was like in the northwest earlier. If I'm planning to raid his base, obviously I'm not going to be worried about gathering resources at that point. And obviously the diamond pickaxe is very good, but gold pickaxe is very good as well. So actually, you know what? Let's take him on right now. Let's start fighting. Oh, he has a bad spear. He's weak. He's weak. He's weak. Okay, I just gotta break these walls. These are just wooden walls. I can break these down. Okay. Best way to break walls down is using your spear, because spears and swords do the most damage. Okay, this guy's making a sword. Okay. Just gotta kill Wolf. Ah, I killed him. Second place, come on. Once I kill this guy, I should be first. There we go. Okay, and I've gotten first place already. That's nice. Well, it was kind of a jerk move to wreck his base, but, you know, gotta get on the high score somehow. So I'm gonna keep hunting rabbits on my way back. Now, you might be getting kind of upset by the fact that I keep deleting all the fur, but for me, it's actually kind of important that I keep doing that. Oh, this is my old base. For me, it's actually kind of important that I keep deleting the fur because I noticed getting the chapka or the hat is very easy, but it's actually not very useful because it's so much easier to just keep lighting fires and like just constantly like having one spot of your inventory missing, and it just gets annoying. So right now my inventory is completely full, so that could be a bit of an issue. And I think since I'm now first place, I may as well just settle down and make a fire here. Oh, I'm gonna take a bit of heat for not having a fire right now. That's gonna do a bit of damage to me. I'm gonna make a little camp by the diamond over there, and I'll cook my meat over there, and then while I wait for the diamond to regenerate, and I'll just go ahead and make the pickaxe because I may as well. Main reason why you'd want a diamond spear is to take over a big base, and you want like that strong attack bonus. But right now, obviously, I don't really need that too much because I've already climbed to the top. I could try to fight this Steve guy, but there's not much point. And I see here, this is like the main way that I usually die. The spider's webs are just so powerful because it just traps you, and then like you're gonna get away from the heat of your fire, and it's just a bad situation to be in. So right now it looks like I'm okay, but I see like, oh my god, I think that's 3 spiders in the horizon. There's one south. Oh, that's ridiculous. See, this is one thing that I feel like the developers need to look into, that the spiders are way too powerful. So I guess we'll just wait for a bit, let the health regenerate a bit, and the cold. But yeah, this is a very annoying part of the game, that the spiders just do so much damage. It's just completely unfair. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a bit more stone so that I can make a new fire later if I need it. If I can find a stone that has stone in it. That guy just died to a spider. But yeah, that's what I mean. It's very easy to get overconfident. Like right now, I have diamonds and I have gold equipment. It's already very good. But I'm still very vulnerable to spiders, and it's easy to get cocky and be like, oh, I have the best gear, and like these spiders, I can just out damage them. I'll kill it before it kills me. And then you might end up killing a spider or two that way, like just by brute aggression and like tanking out its hits and just constantly hitting it. But overall, you're gonna end up dying. So it's not really worth it in my opinion. And it looks like I'm getting a little bit low on food, but I think I should be okay for the rest of the night with this steak. And there's a spider on me. That's fantastic. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and change locations because I hate these spiders. I'm going to start moving towards the big diamond again and just start working on my diamond equipment. Now for full diamond equipment, you're going to want 80 diamonds. And when I say full diamond, I mean as in like the spear and the pickaxe, which is the main thing that you need. You could also make the sword, obviously, but as I said earlier, the spear is just so much more useful because of its long range. So the way I see it is the sword has a little bit higher damage, but those hits that you miss because of the lack of range, it just kind of makes up for it with you know, like the long range of the spear. It just makes up for the damage loss. And like the thing is, it's not like a substantial damage loss either. I'm gonna have to settle right here. I'm low on heat, and there's a spider nearby. That's fantastic. Okay, I need to kill this spider somehow. Okay, no, he ran away. Oh god, I hate this situation. This is the worst situation to be in my opinion. Like there's a spider right there, and you know he's gonna raid your base at any second. And there he is, you freaking jerk. Okay. Looks like he's leaving me alone for a bit. Nope. I just keep saying that, and it just gets worse every time. Can I please go through this crack? Okay, thank you. Okay, I might die here. Even though my health looks reasonably high, I could actually die to this because of the stupid spider. Please, Keyshawn, leave my fire. Oh, that's another thing that I dislike a lot. People just come into your fire and they just mess it up for you. Like they'll lure in wolves and spiders, and just like, please just leave me alone. So here I've got 2 string. I'm actually gonna go ahead and keep that because I can make a bandage out of that, and that should be useful later if I have enough spots, that is. But so I'm just gonna keep moving towards that diamond, which is right over the horizon. Just gotta avoid this wolf. Okay, there we go. So now we're back to mining diamonds. We need. Oh, I did not mean to kill that guy. So we need 80 diamonds for the full set, and I'm going to keep working on the pickaxe on the way. It's just for the pickaxe I need a little bit more gold, I think, and I need more stone and wood. So I'm just going to keep mining those on my way to the smaller diamond. By the time you get all the way to the medium diamond, it'll basically have fully regenerated this one over here. So it's a little good way to just have a constant stream of diamonds just pouring in. I might end up just deleting this string because of the space it takes up. It's kind of irritating that, like, I could have something else in that spot. Like, I could get raw meat, or I could have, I don't know, just anything else pretty much. But, okay, I could actually kill this one easily. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and make the bandage. Bandage is made from 3 string, so you might want to actually kill 3 spiders so you can just make 2 bandages. May as well just use that. Main useful aspect of bandages is that when you're in a PvP fight, obviously having higher health is just imperative to winning. Okay, that was very easy. Okay, that's 2 bandages right there. And I'm gonna have to eat all my berries to use it, but it's okay. So let me just make a fire. And I need to find a crafting table so I can go all the way back to my old base, which is right by that diamond anyways, coincidentally. And that should give me a good place to start crafting stuff. Okay. Ooh, full bush of berries. That's okay. I'll just settle here for a bit then. See this guy right here? I don't like this guy. Get out of my fire. Freaking jerk. Okay, now I'll just keep moving. I'm gonna need to make another fire. I'm just gonna eat these berries and make a fire and start moving there. Okay, it's gonna be nighttime soon. That's another big thing. You kind of get a feel of when nighttime's gonna happen after you've had like basically after it's been day for a long time. You just kind of figure that, oh, it's about to be nighttime. I should start preparing. Worst thing you can do is just like get to nighttime and like not be prepared at all and like have no fire, no food or anything. Like right now I have no food and that's a problem. So I'm gonna have to get to work on that. So let's make that bandage. And then we'll make one more, and then we'll start hunting some rabbits before it's nighttime. And nighttime's gonna be pretty soon, so I need to do that quickly. Okay, there's a wolf right there. That can be some good food. Now my current problem is I'm already noticing I'm not gonna have enough space for the cooked meat. So that could be an issue. Unless I use both of these bandages, which, oh, okay, I did not see that guy. So I'm still just using that one hit, one step tactic, and I'm just going to start having him push me towards my fire so I can kind of get home quickly. There we go. Alright, that's 4. Whoa. What? Did that fur just come into my inventory and then leave? What was that? How do I... Oh, shoot, I just deleted the bandage. Oh, okay, I'm retarded. Well, that's okay. Now that I have a little bit of meat, I have enough food for the night pretty much, and I can just keep mining after my diamonds. So nightfall is about to happen, so I want to be ready for that. So I'm probably going to need to prepare another fire, because this one's bound to go out soon. Let's see, I only need 14 more diamond now, and then I'll be good for all my diamond equipment. I'm just going to cook these 2 steaks, and then I'll be on my way. So now I've got quite a bit of a lead over this Steve guy, and I'm guessing Steve probably has a bit of a base. So later when I get to like the end game, which is when I have diamond equipment, then that's when the fun, I guess, kind of starts, because like you can kind of dominate the map. But like I said, it's also easy to get cocky at that point, because you'll be like, oh, I have the best equipment, no one can stop me, and then you'll realize pretty quickly that a group of 2 or 3 people with just stone equipment can stop you very easily. Ooh, that's a dilemma. Eat something. So I'll take the berries out. Okay, I may as well start moving towards the big diamond again. And it looks like I need to get a lot of gold and stone. I'm kind of slacking on that. So let's get moving. I like to put as much distance as I can, like, and wait until my cold is run low. Then I plant my fire to get, like, the maximum distance, I guess, without taking damage. So right here, I've got, like, a stone and a little wood block, so that should be nice. Kill this rabbit. Oh, that was one hit KO. Okay, that's a good amount of food. Hello. I don't even know what language this is, by the way. Oi. I know it's like a, like, oi, like trying to get your attention, but, like, I feel like it's a specific language, because, like, it seems like a greeting from, like, a specific culture. Like, I'm not completely sure. Either GD. I don't know what GD is, but okay. Interesting name. I see a lot of people with the tag GD. I don't understand. I'm guessing it's a player or something. So I'll just keep moving towards that diamond. Start making a fire on the way there. There's a little rabbit. Oh, I can't even make fire. Oh, I'm going to take some damage. I misclicked that. Probably going to take 1 damage from this. It's not a big deal. You know what? Forget it. I'm just going to tough it out and get to the diamond, then place it. There we go. That's good. Okay, now hopefully this should give us the 80 diamonds that we need. And once I get to 80 diamonds, I'm not going to get any extra for the time being because I want the inventory space in case I want to end up making other stuff like the Chopka, which obviously you don't want to make in the early game because it's inventory space is like imperative. But late game, it's like I'm going to probably make a base soon so I can start like making chests and whatever, so it's not too big of a deal. Speaking of like making a base, for making a base, you're definitely going to want to make like at least stone walls. I see a lot of people making the mistake of they'll just make like a really temporary base with just wood walls, and I'll just be like, oh, facepalm, man, because like it's so easy to break into those even with just a wooden pickaxe. It's not a good idea. This guy right here, I have no reason to kill him. I'll just let him stay. Keep hunting rabbits, get food. Oh, I thought I had him. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so see, I don't really need berries at this point in the game because I can just keep hunting animals, but only problem with steak is obviously you have to cook it, and then that's a bit of a hassle. I don't know why that guy's trying to mine diamond, but okay. Okay. 2 people in my fire. Oh, I did not mean to kill him. I just misclicked. Oh my god, I feel bad. Okay, now I need to start moving towards big gold veins because I'm going to need quite a bit of gold for this. Ooh, little stone right here. And that's empty. Just get some heat. Are either of these guys on the high scores? Nope. Okay, if I see somebody on the high scores, I'm typically going to go ahead and actually try to kill them because, you know, may as well just destroy the competition while they're weak. One thing that I read online, I believe it was on Reddit again, there was like this one guy telling me about this tactic. He wasn't telling me, sorry, he was just saying this tactic about how in order to keep people from getting to his level, he'll actually build diamond walls around each gold mine and each diamond mine. So I thought that was kind of funny, like make it impossible for them to like get to those resources. So he always stays on top. It's kind of cruel, but like at the same time, it is kind of smart. Like nobody's gonna be able to challenge you. Okay, so the diamond spear is by far like one of the highest crafting requirements. Like basically, you're gonna need just a ton of stone and a ton of wood. I believe it's 250 wood and probably 150 stone, if that. I don't know. But did I take all these out? Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get all that wood. I could see a crafting table up there. I definitely have enough gold. 100 should definitely cut it for the spear at least. Next up, I'm obviously gonna want to get the pickaxe as well. Actually, you know what? There's not really any major competition out, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get the pickaxe. It'll make getting the spear a bit faster. Just have to find, where was that crafting table? There was that little pesky crafting table. Oh, I don't want that. That's not something I need. Okay. Resource is empty. I can't find a crafting table, so I'm probably gonna end up having to make my own, which is okay. It's not a big deal. Only thing about making crafting tables is it gets a bit annoying. It's like it's actually a pretty big chunk of wood and stone. Oh, there's one right there. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you, Rico. Let's make our pickaxe, and then let's get like a lot of stone. I'm gonna start moving towards a stone mine. Looks like this guy's probably mined that one out. I'll just keep moving up. There's a berry bush up there too. And these obviously take a long time to make. For the most part, people shouldn't mess with you while you're crafting if you have like a spear equipped or the other thing that you have equipped. So like right now I'm making a pickaxe, so I should have my spear on. I actually forgot to do that, but ideally that's what I should be doing. Oh, inventory full. Okay. That's fine. Okay, that leaves me, that's a lot of food. Okay. And as, like, wow, 8, I was getting 8 stone per swing for a second there. That's ridiculous. That is, like, just completely crazy. Okay. Keep getting wood, keep getting stone. Okay, I definitely have enough wood now. A problem I'm facing right now is inventory space again. I don't have enough space for a fire. So if the cold comes, I mean if the nighttime comes, then I'm going to be in a bit of trouble. So I need to eat that meat once I get low and make a fire ASAP. And I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of a break from hunting and go ahead and find that crafting table I was at it earlier. Assuming the guy that made it hasn't died. Gay old man. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, so as you can see, like I'm just, right now I'm just dominating the server. Like there's nobody to, I guess, challenge me. But that's just for the time being. There's always like some uprising and like you'll find like this dude coming out of nowhere with like gold gear and then he comes in and just kills you with his clan of noobs. Yeah, it's bound to happen eventually. Obviously I'm gonna die, but like for the time being, I'm enjoying being first. Okay, there's that guy over there. I'm assuming he has a fire. If not, I'll go ahead and craft my own. Yeah, he has a fire. Now the question is, do I have enough for the diamond spear? Sure. Okay. I am actually probably gonna kill this guy. No, I already told him team. That's scummy if I kill him now. Well, what else do I need for the spear? What is this? Do I need 60 diamond? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go AFK for a bit. Starve.io crafting guide Reddit. So this little guide right here, I use this one a lot. It's very useful. Oh, it doesn't have the spear, so I'm gonna look up spear and furnace. Crafting guide Reddit. Oh, starve.io. Make sure I haven't died. I'm okay. Eat some berries. Oh. Look up Reddit as well. And I cannot spell today. There we go. 50, 80, 250. Oh, okay. So I don't need any stone. I need 80 gold. That's the shortage. Okay. That's fine. I think there's a gold mine right here. Yeah. Perfect. 82 gold. Okay, that's a bit of a plot twist. I didn't know I thought I needed stone for this as well, but I guess not. That's fine by me. Save a bit of stone for later. Make some walls. Okay. Ooh, this is a problem. This is not good. I'm crafting this and I'm vulnerable for the time being. I need to find a fire. There we go. This is always like a big problem when like you're crafting something, you can't plant anything. Which is it's a good mechanic, it makes sense. Are you kidding me? Fire went out too. Okay. I think I should be okay now. I'm almost done. I'm gonna go ahead and find a bush to settle by. Yeah, there we go. And that's good. Let's test this baby out. Dang. Yeah, so tomorrow's gonna be the murder day. Wow. This is a good weapon. The big thing is it's amazing for hunting. It's like the same range as the other spears obviously, but like the damage is just so much better. Oh, well it's not. That's actually not that much better. Huh. Rabbits used to take 4 kills to kill with a gold spear as well. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about that. That should be that should be changed a bit. It should be better for hunting at least. That's kind of dumb. I should be able to kill rabbits faster. Okay, so now that I have like diamond gear, I'm gonna start working on making a base now. Main challenge of making a base is you have to pick a good spot. I typically like to pick this northwestern spot right here. It's a bit closed for you already, like a big thing that you want to use for. What do you mean help? What's up? A big part of making a base is obviously you want it to be secure, and you can't destroy a bush. I can hit this as long as I want. This is not going to get destroyed. Same thing for that stone over there. I can hit that as long as I want, and it's not going to get destroyed. So if you use natural barriers, that's the best way to use a base. So like down here, I see there's a really tightly clumped area right here. That would be a very good spot to build a base. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and build it right there. There's a little berry bush right in that area. That sounds good. I typically randomly choose how I want to build my base, so. Okay, so this is where like your points should just start skyrocketing at this point. That guy Team BR, we're not really team anymore, so I'm gonna go ahead and hunt him down. Like everybody that I see. Like see, this guy right here. Today is just a carnage day. Ah, we're gonna hit people with a little disguise. This was actually a problem earlier. People would be named unnamed. So if if you didn't pick a name prior to this, prior to a recent update, you would just be called unnamed. And because of that, you would have like 200 people, or not 200 people. I'm exaggerating. You would have like a good 5 or 10 people per server that were just named unnamed. So if somebody was on the leaderboard and their name was unnamed, so you wouldn't know which exact person they are. And because of that, it was very easy for them to like pull out a diamond sword and just kill you while you least expect it. So like they would have like a wooden pickaxe on and just walk around and pretend they have no. Ooh, this looks like a good base. All right, I could work with them, but I'm gonna go ahead and work solo today. I don't know how these guys are not dead. Okay, so that was a bit douchey on my part, but oh dang, I did not need to kill them. Oh man, it's okay. Okay. So now that they're all dead, I'm gonna go ahead and start building my base. Actually, I saw a little Reddit post by a guy named Iosaurus, and I liked his base a lot. It was a very good idea the way he did it. He actually had a gold ore implemented into his base. So I'm gonna kind of do that to an extent, but I'm gonna use a larger ore. He used a small ore, so I guess he was getting a little bit less gold. I'm gonna go ahead and do it by a somewhat larger ore. Thomas is on the high scores. Not for long, Thomas. Alright, so we're gonna kill Thomas here. Get his points. Like I can build a dope base if I want, but one thing I have to keep in mind is there's not much point to anything anymore. I don't have any real goals on this game now, so all I really have to do is just go on a killing spree. You survived 6 days. Nighttime is coming soon. Then make a fire and start moving towards that gold ore over there. And I'm gonna just build my base around that little gold ore over there, and then I'm just gonna make some wooden walls temporarily, and then replace those with stone ASAP, and get to making a better base. Let's use this heat. Yes, this is my fire. If I kill him, his fire goes with him. That's the thing. So it's actually kind of stupid to be killing him. Ooh, a lot of animals to hunt. Let's kill this wolf. You know what? I'm gonna help you out. I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna help you out with this wolf, and then I'm gonna leave. Some kind of weird here. Like this is the kind of mess up that oh shoot, I didn't even have my space. That's the kind of messing up that I usually end up doing. I'll actually get overconfident and I'll just start trying to fight wolves by like continuously stabbing my spear, but that doesn't work because the fact of the matter is if you try to do that, uh, eventually the wolf is gonna do so much damage to you that you're gonna be weakened, and then next time you run into an enemy, they'll be able to easily kill you because they'll be at half health. Like a diamond spear is good, but a diamond spear on a third health is not good, if that makes sense. A stone spear is better than a diamond spear if you have full health. So let's get to work on building shit. I mean building stuff. Sorry for my language. I need a lot of spears. What am I? Why not spears? Sorry, I need a lot of wood. Let's get to work on just grabbing wood. Like, oh my god, 5 wood per hit. And if I hit 2 of them at once, that's 10 wood per hit. That is ridiculously fast. Yeah, see, wooden pickaxe is just complete garbage compared to this. Okay. So we're gonna need about... Oh, I didn't want to make a stone wall yet. That's a bit early. Oh. What does this take? Oh, that's very slow. I don't like that at all. I'm gonna run out of food while I'm making that. Oh, okay, that's stupid. The developers really need to look into reducing the time to make things. That's ridiculously slow. Like, I don't have that kind of time. Like, come on. Okay, let's kill this wolf. Because I need his meat. I'm gonna go ahead and eat one of the meat raw, and then I'm gonna cook the other one. That way I have space. What? Did I just eat both? What even just happened there? Okay, I'm a bit confused as to what... Oh, I had a wooden pickaxe still. You delete that. Taking up space. That was kind of stupid. I just ate my... I ate both those steaks. I should have had a lot more food out of it. Whoa. What happened there? Nico A. I see this is your base. Hi, Nico. I'm gonna need to take this base. I don't have any food. Oh, this is not going well. Low on food. I'm dying. I'm sorry, Nico. I'm gonna have to kill you. I cannot have competition for these berries right now. So this is one of the big benefits of having a base. If I built a base earlier in the game, I would probably have like 100 berries in my pocket right now, because very easy to stockpile berries when you're working like in a base that has like a ton of berry plants. So I guess I'm gonna move into working on a base now. So I'll just go ahead and forage a bit, because right now I'm in a bit of trouble until I make a little base for myself. Okay. Okay, now I'm gaining berries. That's good. Before I was like struggling to like stay fed. Now I have like I have a sustainability like point right here. So as long as I'm near this little berry, I should be okay. And I should prepare my next fire right now. So I have one spike wall in my inventory, so I'm just gonna keep making these. But like, I have to decide exactly where I want to live, because once I place these down, these are kind of tedious to make. And obviously, if you get enough money, you can, or not money, sorry, what am I saying? If you get enough ore, you can make a lot of those, but for me, for the time being, it takes a long time to gather those, so it's a bit annoying. So, I guess I'm going to cut it here, and I'll just come back to you when I've started working on my base a bit, so. Oh, never mind, I'm pausing for a bit. Just noticed that I just took a big hit from a spider. That's a big problem you have to look out for. Spiders are just everywhere. So I ended up deciding I'm going to go ahead and take that lower left corner. That's because it's a bit compact, and I got a little gold ore there too, so I should be okay there. But yeah, it's those spiders, man. They're very dangerous. So I need to cook this meat right away. Oh my god. Just taking so much damage, man. I'm gonna kill this wolf, get some meat. Ah, don't bite me, don't bite me. Okay, there we go. That's 3 food. Three gold ore at once. Was that? Yeah, that was three at once. That's crazy. Ah, forget it. I'm just gonna eat those steaks. Berries are more useful anyways. We don't have time to cook all those. Aw, somebody set this up. Nah, this is my base, bro. Alright, he's gone. Okay. Yeah, I see a good amount of natural barriers here. So this is where I'm actually going to be setting up the base. So let's start by placing one there. Then we're going to need let's make a little fire here. I'm going to upgrade that to a furnace as soon as I can. Need to grab some food though. Oh my god. See, these guys right now, these are just Ziad, your competition right now. Sorry, man. Alright, there's some meat. Link is more competition. I cannot have you near my... Nope, don't take the berry. Took the berry. Sorry, man. I need those berries right now. Until I can get like a little berry farm going inside of my base, I just need to keep using that bush. So this is a very good spot. As you can see, there's like a lot of obstructions here. These little trees over here. These will keep people from entering my base. So next thing I probably want to do is just make a crafting table. Just place it in here. My old crafting table is like north of here or something. Okay. Sorry, I forgot kind of quiet there. I don't know why I did that. But once I make this table, then I can really start working on this base. Now I want a little wooden wall next to this one so nobody can get in from this side. Oh, one major key point for making a base that I wanted to point out is you need to be making it out of the exact same material. Right now I'm making it partially out of wood and partially out of spiked stone. So I think you can imagine, like, if somebody's trying to attack my base, I think you have a pretty good idea of which one they're going to hit first. Are they going to hit the stone one or the little wooden block? Obviously everyone's going to go for the wooden block because it's like really easy to attack. So that's just a bit of a point that I wanted to make. Let's go and grab some more berries. Hey, there's my berry bush. That's a good yield. Okay, I need a fire. That one's about to go out at my base. It's just, oh my god, it's ridiculous fast. That's just crazy. 5 wood per swing. Like, oh my god. Okay, let's spend a night in my base. So we've got 3 berries. We should be okay for the time being. What is that space right there? Is that an open space? I guess it is. Oh, I could upgrade this to golden. I'm just gonna keep making spikes. I'm gonna make my door out of gold because whenever you open the door, obviously it takes a bit of damage, so it's probably best if I just make that out of gold, nothing else. 2 berries, okay. Working a bit low here. One other thing is, you don't take damage from your own spikes that you place, so that's kind of nice. Okay, now I'm in the profit margin for berries. That's good. Because before I was at a loss, now I'm gaining a couple berries. Okay, so if anyone wants to get through here, they're going to have to get through that spike first, and seeing as nobody has diamond equipment, that should be a bit of a challenge. Okay, now let's make another stone. And that's just going to go right here, and then next to that I'm going to put my entrance. So see, this is a very simple base that I'm making right here, but it's very effective, I think. Should get the job done. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and reinforce that wooden one I put earlier. I may as well just put this right here. Okay. And then we're gonna have this spike one right here. There we go. That looks fantastic. Oh, I'm freezing. Whoa, whoa. How did my cold get that low so fast? Ooh, gonna take a bit of damage here. Better place this fire down quick. There we go. Okay, once my cold gets to or once I get a bit warmer, then I'll start getting more berries. So here's a little door that I'm making. So there's my wooden door, and I don't have enough wood or stone to make the next one, I guess. Just may as well mine as I walk. Max productivity. So yeah, this bush over here, it's going to be useful up until the point. Oh, kill this rabbit. Okay, no, I cannot kill that rabbit. I'm going to freeze. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Get in the fire, get in the fire. Ah, I took the other damage. Okay, that's fine. So now we just want to make that stone wall, or stone entrance, and then we're going to make that a gold entrance. I'm going to guess that's going to use a lot of material. Probably going to need like 60 stone or something crazy. Oh, nope, nope, nope. You can leave. You can leave. No. Go away. I'm just going to put that down. Now he can't get in. See, that's one of the issues. If he gets into my base, it's going to be annoying. Gotta get rid of him. Anti-human rights. Just kidding. Okay, let's kill this rabbit. That'll give us a bit of food. We can waste less berries. So my main issue right here right now is I need to stock up on berries so that I can start planting my own berry plants, like this guy has here. Oh, nice little farm. Nice little farm. You can take that as sarcasm. Maybe it is sarcasm. What do you know? What do you know, unnamed 834? You don't know anything. That's what you know. Back away from my berries. Back away. Back away. Oh, shoot. Copped berry. There we go. Alright. Stole a berry from him, and I've got a little bit of berry in my bush over here. So, we'll eat this steak. And now I'm going to go ahead and just, what else do I need to do? I need to make that door. This wooden door is very temporary. I just put it there because that one guy was walking in. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep you out. This is my base, not yours. Okay, get some wood on there, get some gold on there, and now let's get, yeah, there we go, golden door. You know what? Let's make this fancy. I'm going to make this a diamond door. How much diamond does that take, though? Let's check right here. Door. Based on the theme, I'm going to assume it takes 60 gold. So a diamond wall would take 20 diamond. It's not bad. Okay, I need to destroy this one. Which should not take long for my spear, because it's a diamond spear. This thing is good at destroying shit. Okay. Now I've got myself a diamond door. And see, like I was saying earlier, your own spikes do not damage you. So right now I would probably have taken like half my life bar out. Another tip for keeping your doors open longer, you're going to want to open the doors by hand rather than with your pickaxe or your spear, because every time you hit it with a pickaxe, you damage it a little bit, and with your hand, it's a little bit less damage. So, just a tip to prolong your door's life. Now, a major shortcoming that I'm noticing with my own base is I don't have like a sustainable source for stone. I have to actually travel outside of my base to get stone, which is a bit inconvenient. So I might consider expanding a little bit, but I mean, it's not terribly far, so I think I'll be okay. It's just I have to go outside of my base to get stone, which isn't ideal. Ooh, copping my berries, are you? Nope. 20 and $20. Nope, I'm hungry and you are dead. Let this guy have his farm. He's fine, and he's a bit useful to me because I can use his berries. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you joking? See that's the kind of crap that like I always die from. Like a spider spawns on you, and then like he just happens to spawn on you when there was a wolf nearby, and then like you'll have a spider and a wolf on you, and you'll be like spider wolf. Oh my god! Please don't let me. Please don't let me. Yeah, I didn't get. Oh, okay. Nope, I'm still vulnerable. Okay, we're good. Yeah, so now there's not really much to do on this game. Um, I guess that's pretty much it. I've got a base. I've got a little bit of food. Got everything I need basically. Just need to kill this guy off. Let's help him defend his base. Get rid of Felix. Felix, we don't want you. Oh, I'm so sorry. You can come to my base if you want. Although you can't hear me. I'm talking to myself. Let's get inside and get a little bit cozy. Let's start getting gold. So I need 50 gold to make the furnace, which is the next part that I need for my base. Once I make the furnace, then basically I won't have to keep relighting fires, which is kind of actually really convenient. So that's another thing that was in the new update. I'm definitely gonna want to have that. So right now I would say my base is pretty darn good, except for those 2 wooden walls. That looks kind of tacky, but you know what? I'm just gonna keep going with that. I'm gonna like expand and just make a ton of wooden walls. Let's go grab some food. My main issue right now is food because like I didn't like start farming earlier, which I should have done. You are not gonna break through a gold door with your hands, bro. Let's get some heat again. I need like a stray rabbit to wander in so that I can get some easy meat or a wolf or something. One big problem that I hate having to deal with is that you can damage your own walls. I really feel like they should update it so that you can't. Well, I mean, then you wouldn't be able to delete them, but I feel like there should be an option to remove your walls rather than being able to like hit them with your spear. It's like I guess it kind of adds to the survival aspect of like, oh, you wear out your door, but it's honestly really annoying because like every time I'm like getting a nice base going, like randomly out of nowhere, I'll just have like this stupid door just like break on me, and I'll just be like, oh shoot, now I'm exposed. Like I've accidentally broken my own door in the past, and then like when I have a couple chests in there as well, then that's really annoying because like your base gets raided, and the people that come inside, obviously you can kill them pretty quickly with your diamond spear or whatever you have, but you end up doing a lot of damage to your base in the process, and they'll take stuff out of your chests and just like they won't even like one time I had like 9 wolf furs in my chest, and some guy just like took them all, and I was like, hey, come on, don't take those. So he takes them, and I killed him for it because I was like, well, I mean, I need my fur, but it was in his inventory, so when he died, my fur kind of just died with him. That was pretty sad. Well, this has been a very long video. I guess I hope I showed you some good tips and tricks for how to survive on starve.io. I hope this guide has helped you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.